Hey, this is Joshua with Crosse Owner Will Finance, and I wanted to shoot a quick tip video today about choosing paint colors. And the importance of the exterior paint color is what draws the future buyer in as far as how it looks and what they're desiring. If you paint the colors in a weird or a different way, sometimes people like colors, certain colors for themselves, and yet they're not popular with a lot of other people, so it actually prevents people from buying the house. Now what it does is it doesn't necessarily prevent them from buying the house from the aspect of there's a lot of other nice things about the house, but if they hate the color, they may not even go in. Curb appeal is one of the most important aspects of getting people into the house to see the rest of the house. And I have seen houses before where the inside was beautiful, the outside was lacking in either color or design, and because of that it was hard to sell the house. So first of all, just colors alone. The colors that come off of what are sold in vinyl or pre-painted siding are decided on and usually tested by paint companies as what is popular, and they're usually put in place for about 12 to 20 years. They can go longer than that in some cases, but that's about the window. So if you're trying to update an older house to make it look newer, picking those colors off of what is popular in vinyl or in pre-painted siding is one of the ways to make it look new. Two colors that really cause a home to look old are white on white on white, which is white trim, whole white, and like the doors are white and everything, because it actually draws it back to the Depression era, when during the Depression most houses either didn't get paint, or if they got paint, they only got white paint because there was so much problems with getting houses done because of the amount of money that was a problem during the Depression. So if a house had paint at all, it was usually white. And then right after the Depression, a lot of people put canary yellow. So canary yellow, if it's a favorite color of yours, go ahead and do it, but realize that it's actually drawing the look of your home backwards in time. If you want to look at those, there's a lot of greens and blues, and even the barn reds are very popular right now. The other way to do it, and this is my most preferred way, is to actually go around and drive neighborhoods and find a set of colors on the house that you really like that already exist, and then you can actually have your painter go up and use a tool, talk to the owner. Most owners are like, oh, you like it? And as long as it's not going to be the house next door, they're happy to let you have the color schemes. I've actually had it where they gave me the color schemes before because I wasn't putting the house right next door. And then, so if it's a really cool color scheme and it's better than all the neighbors' colors, it'll actually make your house look better than all the neighbors, and it'll make your house pop. If your house is not on the corner, if it's in the middle of the block, a lot of times it's important to have a really nice color scheme. So let's just talk about the difference in sidings as well. Vinyl siding for a long time has been perpetuated by most as like the best siding because it's maintenance free. That technically isn't true, because there's a sheen on vinyl that after about 12 to 15 years it loses that shiny sheen, and so so a lot of times vinyl will start to attract dirt after it loses that sheen. And so in my opinion, and this is just one opinion, and it's because we've done so many of them, it is, in my opinion, better to use a paint job with a different type of siding, because a paint job costs a fraction of what it costs to go and do an entirely new set of vinyl. Vinyl generally, it can be painted, but it doesn't last very long, and it cracks, and painting vinyl is a lot harder than painting all other products. So it's really better to actually use a wood surface of some sort. There's a new product out that's called Smart Siding. It's a plywood-based product. It's one of our favorite ones to use. You'll see a lot of new construction having it, and you can buy this Smart Siding pre-primed, or you can buy it with pre-painted. I prefer to buy it just primed, because once you prime it, you can actually once you put it up, you can actually put a brand new paint job on. So to just discuss how long paint jobs last, the paint technology's come way up, and it's over the last like 10 to 15 years, exterior paint jobs are the paint quality itself is better, and so the paint job will last between 12 and 20 years as well. And like I said, it's a fraction of what it costs to actually do a paint job compared to what it costs to do vinyl. in general, like let's say it's a Cape Cod house, I have done a vinyl job on one, and it was about $4,500 to $5,000 for the vinyl. The paint job was anywhere between $1,250 to $1,800. So you can just see there's a substantial difference there. And so if you just repaint the house every 10 to 20 years, you're actually beating the price of vinyl, especially if your vinyl gets discolored or starts to attract dirt. Anyway, I hope this tip helped. I hope you're having a great day, and leave comments and ask questions in the bottom in the comment section. Thanks, and again, this is Joshua with Crosse, owner of Will Finance.